my dear Aquarius. This is a love reading that will predict who is coming towards you with hopefully new chances of relationships and love. It is a prediction for Aquarius season, January 20 to February 18, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And happy birthday to you all Aquarius out there. And this will be a reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And it's going to be about who is coming towards you in Aquarius season with offers of love, whatever is on the divine agenda for your spiritual growth. It is a good idea to watch now as a forecast, but also watch again when you are smack in the middle of Aquarius season, so you can stay focused and get it right this time. And I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Tarot with Cat Black. Okay, so when I open your deck here, I see Temperance card together with the World card. So it seems like you have been able to integrate a shadow of yours, so that it's now a part of your soul. So something that was lost for you, some kind of ability or personality trait that maybe you didn't allow yourself to express has now come back to you, is what I'm seeing. So I call the divine with Love and Light. And here we have the High Priestess with the World. So you have also started to remember some of your old wisdom. It has started to come back to you, things that you knew maybe before you went down in this life, or wisdom that you gained in previous incarnations in different places. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we have the Knight of Coins together with the World card. And I'm feeling this is a person outside of you that's coming into your life, possibly a soulmate. They won't hurry into your life, and it's not going to be maybe that kind of love like a flash from above. And for some of you, it won't even be a love relationship. It might be a friend, an opportunity of work, or something similar to this, but with the Knight of Coins here. Might be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo person. So I call the 6 elements, and here we have the Queen of Swords together with the World. And this is the time where you need to stay sharp and not start to dream unnecessarily outside reality. Okay, I think this is something that you can be great at, because you also, any new encounter that you might have, it's going to be like a final exam in that you have really learned the thing that you were supposed to learn here with the World card. Okay, so be a little bit judgmental, but the Queen of Swords, she's also a very fair person. She doesn't judge people without letting them, speak their mind or prove themselves. So she's not really like a biased person. She is seeing things very clearly. 2 of Swords jumped here together with the Hierophant. This is also a Taurus, and this is Libra. Actually, the Queen of Swords is also Libra. So it's about fairness when you are judging people in a society. The Hierophant is our current culture. It's also a picture of the divine masculine. So it shows that keep certain things for yourself, and certain things you say, but it's about also helping, guiding other people, but with kindness and fairness and this kind of cool, laid back attitude, not so reactive kind of attitude, so that you can help people, maybe pointing out a little bit what has room for improvement, if I also are diplomatic like the 2 of Swords. Okay, so so it's just done here. Now I will just tune in for a few seconds to you and your situation in Aquarius season Aquarius. Okay. So, since this is a reading of who is coming towards you, I'm only going to take cards for the future and the now, so we can focus really on what's going to come in to your life. And this is the future, who is coming towards you there. And this is the now, and we have the Seven of Cups. So whoever is coming towards you is coming towards you with, they're not going to say. Probably they are going to be diplomatic in the way I kind of described for you earlier. They are not going to point out maybe not exactly what it is that they want from you or what real expectations they have with you, because they're going to probably try to act nice, well-raised, things like this. But so don't take what people say for the truth. For example, let's say that you're on the dating scene trying to find someone new. The person might say that they want to have, they want to date and just see what will happen. And you think that that might mean a lot of different things, but it usually only means one thing. Okay, so try to it's a lot of social lingo I'm feeling here, a lot of things that people say, but it has another context, like something else underneath the surface that's not being said out loud. Okay. And people might also have great many options, but that's not the point. The real point here is that you need to stay awake. You know, the Queen of Swords with the 21 World card. Stay awake so that you can see what's really going on. Okay, that's in the now. And here it's in the future, and we have a King of Coins. So it might be that the Knight of Coins is transforming to a King of Coins. An encounter might develop into a more long-lasting, long-term relationship for you. Okay, but it's also to sit tight in your castle and, self-love, being able to take care of yourself in a great way. So it doesn't matter what people are offering or not offering, because you have your own back. Okay. So first we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, it shows that you are on a certain destined point in time. Let's say that the planets and the stars is aligning to show you something or to present you with something, some old drama that you have been in before, when the planets and the stars were in roughly the same constellation in the past, maybe in a past life, for example. So something is going to come back from the past. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So it's this spiral, and it's might be a certain knot on this spiral where it's something significant that you are going to have to learn or go through, or prove that you can go through this time without maybe falling into the pit hole of the old karma. Okay, and it has to do with this Seven of Cups. So try to be very clear-minded and see the different options, what the person is saying or doing, what it can actually mean. And, don't take things for granted. Be very, look at the situation from an above perspective. Have your own back. And here we have the Seven of Coins. So Seven of Coins is actually a good thing in this situation. It shows that you will have plenty of time with being able to see the whole, the karma while it's coming towards you. So you don't have to bicycle down right into it, as we usually do when we go on these cycles, because we are often very unaware of our karma or our patterns. But you have become much more aware of your karma and your patterns. We saw that when I shuffled the cards, that kind of reveals the past. And now you have plenty of time to see what's coming. Okay, for your point of view, it might be that this new thing or any new situation doesn't present themselves very rapidly. Everything takes so much time, but it has to do with scrutiny. Pay attention to details. That's why it's kind of going in slow motion for you. So you will be able to see clearly what is coming towards you and what is being presented, because this is a great chance for you to break this old karma, because you have already gotten back your knowledge and you have started to see things very clearly, and you probably know your pattern inside out. So it's a good time to not fall into that pitfall. 5 of Cups. Yes, this one. 5 of Cups. It's getting very disappointed, I feel, with people that might have presented themselves in a certain way, but they meant something totally different. They just didn't want to hurt your feelings or offend you or scare you away or come off as rude or anything like that. So I'm thinking it's a lot of rooms for misunderstandings in any kind of relationship that you have right now. So be sure to ask questions. So what do you really mean when you say that? Not in a having a court and like a judge and all these kind of things, like really pressing on the person, but like in a nice and curious way, like you're interested in what they have to say rather than that you're putting them on a spot. So ask a lot of questions so you don't have to end up being all disappointed. It's very likely that you already are a little bit disappointed, that you would have wanted to see other things from people in your surrounding, but what they're presenting might not be exactly what you want. And here we have the 9 of Coins. So it shows a singles energy, and it shows this capacity to have a castle around you, or to at least build a castle around you out of self-love and being able to take care of yourself in a very beautiful way. So with the 9 of Coins, it's a singles energy. So it shows right now you are in a singles energy because things are going in slow motion. So you might be presented with different opportunities, but you don't want to go with these opportunities because they are in some way tainted, or people are saying that they want one thing, but they really want another thing. And that makes you very disappointed because they might tell you what you want to hear, and then they are not presenting themselves as such, or this is not what they are in the end are offering you. So here it's almost like you decide, it's better if I go on my own. If I'm for myself, I won't be disappointed with people. And here we have the Tower. So you might also be a little bit maybe angry with the divine for giving you so rotten choices in life or when it comes to relationships. So I think focus on the relationship that do work, the people that we sometimes tend to take for granted. And when you really are thinking about that person that's not able to give you the things that you want, call the person that do give you the things that you want instead, and show them love and appreciation, and let this thing just go past. You don't have to put so much focus on it. Stay in a good vibration, aim towards what you want instead of being dragged down with despair and anger at the divine for giving you what you don't want. It's also your choice. And we're often choosing to put effort where we feel a lot of excitement. And this can tend to take us in the wrong direction. And the Tower always want to correct your direction. So you will be able to steer. It tears down the things you have built up. So that you will be forced to change course of action or direction so that you will end up where you're supposed to be. So if you try to work on a job, for example, that's not for you, you're not going to be able to stay there or hold on to it. You're going to lose it because you're supposed to be somewhere else. So if things go wrong or you don't get the things you want, just remember that rejection is God's protection. You're not supposed to be in those situations. You're with divine timing, 7 of Coins, you're going to be put in a situation where you're supposed to be. And during this time, you need to learn to put focus on self-love, but also on giving gratefulness and attention towards the people that actually deserve it, instead of the people that just triggers your wound of maybe abandonment, or like the fear of being lied to or tricked in some kind of way. I think as an Aquarius, you don't want to be tricked. That would be the worst thing that could ever happen. So maybe you have a lot of fear around that. But try to take it cool. It's not the end of the world if someone is, tricking you. It just shows that, okay, that was a deceptive person. I'm not going to put more energy into that situation. And then you put all this energy with people that have proven to not be deceptive. It's not that hard, okay? We just get so disappointed when things are not in the way we want them to. But it's a little bit reality check. It's what it is. If this person acts like this, it's how they act. So if you don't like it, don't be with the person. Very, very simple. Okay. And we make it hard for ourselves because we might have longings towards certain people and situations, and then we want them to model themselves so we will have what we long for. But sometimes we just need to adjust this and see what is really there for us instead of having this sometimes a little bit childish longing towards maybe a person changing or becoming better, or proving themselves to actually they were this trickster, but then they proved to have this golden heart. It's better to deal with reality. And here we have slightly in the future. So we have the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Cups. So it just shows what the Wheel of Fortune is going to come to you with. And I mentioned that Aquarius might be very scared to be humiliated, or that someone should outsmart them in any kind of way. So it's probably where you have your wound. So if we don't have any fears, we don't have any wounds. If we don't have any triggers, like people can say whatever they want to us, we are not getting triggered, because if they say something offensive, we know, that's not true. Poor that person that has such a faulty vocabulary and are vibrating on this level. I feel sorry for them. So you don't take it personally. But if we take things personally and we get offended or humiliated, it shows where our wounds are at. And it seems like your wounds are in this place. You don't want to get fooled, and in the same time you want your dream to be reality. So these two things are kind of fueling each other to make you go towards your wound so that you can heal it. So this is a trickster person here, and they're going to try to point where your wound are at. So you can see it. We have the sun here. And the sun, it will come in slow motion, okay? So things will happen, that's obvious, like really super obvious. And from the divine point of view, they will almost hold their breath and see, now this time they are going to see it, okay? They're going to know what's happening, because they have seen this a million times before. See if they can stay awake, see if they can stay aware. And well, maybe you will, maybe you won't, because you have these patterns that's triggering you to kind of go straight down into the rabbit hole of your karma. But you have really good chances here of seeing the deceit, not being triggered by it, but just saying, it's not what I want. It's not what I'm going for. So sorry to waste your time. And you don't have to deal with that anymore. You don't have to jump up and down of disappointment with this person being in the way that they are. It's just, okay, so moving on. Tower. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So it comes underneath Five of Cups, which makes me feel a little bit worried. Okay, I immediately felt, I think it's my heart, solar plexus area, that something is going to come here. Probably some kind of disappointment, but it's coming with it's good news. Okay, this disappointment is good news, because it's going to help you with this epiphany, the sun's rays, the sun and the sun's rays. And so it's again magnifying glass. The divine is showing you so clearly, like, this is what you need to see here. So something is coming in with with a lot of energy, and it has an energy that's backing up this old karma. It's like pushing this old karma forward in a certain haste, but if you can solve it, this energy would also be able to be used to just whoosh out of this karma and come up to the next level, so you don't have to deal with this. You can just solve it if you are not if you are on that level that you have worked through it, so you can get a little triggered, but then you see, no, I'm not going to react to that. If that person it's how they want to present themselves, that's how it is. So you just say, I'm sorry, I won't go to dinner with you. I have seen certain things that made me scared for you not being the person that I need. You did this and that, and it's totally okay, but it's not what I want. So you can be very facts, like come with cold hard facts without being too cold and hard. And here we have the 9 of coins with the Hierophant. So again, it's a little bit like the 5 of cups and the 8 of wands. It's not the same energy. It's very dissimilar energies that's cooking up together. 9 of coins, it's the hermit energy, the person that withdraws from society to watch it from afar and try to understand what's wrong with this picture. How can we change it? How can we improve our society? And the Hierophant, it's this is what we have learned. This is how we have come so far. And this is what we know. This is how we should deal with things so that things will work out all right. For example, lie if you have something that you think the other person is going to react to because you want to have the best benefit out of being together with them, so you don't tell them the ugly truth to their face. That can be such a thing. It's what humanity has learned as a collective through having a lot of encounters and seeing a lot of different things, that when I say, hey, I just want you for the night and then I never want to see you again, and the person just, disappears, they wave and walk away. And if you still want the thing that you wanted, this time you learn to lie. So I'm not saying the Hierophant is a liar. I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying we have learned certain social codes to get perks in the society, or how to get what we want, or how to even survive or to thrive in a society. And a person that's good with this, they know all the rules. They can be a very social person and get a lot of friends and a lot of different benefits from this. But here it feels like you're suspiciously looking at this social code, and you probably, with the Hermit, has a longing for truth. So you probably would want people to speak more the truth and have less of this social games or social codes. It's almost a little bit like autistic energy here. Just say what you mean. So the Hierophant, the Sun here, it can speak about marriage and like big, beautiful relationships, but it starts with the 7 of Swords. So, and the upper line is not particularly like giddy. So we'll see. 6 of Cups. And it comes underneath the Tower. So 6 of Cups, it's a situation from the past that's going to present itself to you in a way that you will be able to heal it. And we started with a troublesome 7 of Cups, where people told you lies or always did things that threw you back into the I'm so disappointed with my relationships and the people in my life kind of energy. But here with the 6 of Cups, if you are able to maybe see right through these social codes and have your own back, stay with what you know, what you have learned, and have boundaries, know what you want, what you don't want, what you want to let into your life, what you don't want to let into your life. And this have good chances of actually solving itself without real triggers. It seems like you will be presented with certain situations that will not be 100% to your liking, but in the end, it's going to feel great. You are going to feel like you were able to achieve something or even heal something inside of you, because you're going to notice that you're not getting triggered anymore. So I'm going to take some cards from my Find Someone New little deck that I did this weekend. So I'm going to see what... I don't see a specific person coming towards you besides the Knight of Coins that we saw, which is Taurus. This is also Taurus. And but mostly I'm seeing the people that coming towards you is people that are like on a soul level you agree what needs to be done, but on a basic human level they are going to try to deceive you in the way that you have been deceived before, and you are going to be the one that needs to take very good care of your inner child, have a fortress and a kind of outer masculine shell to protect that inner child, and do it in a way and not get triggered. It's just like, yeah, okay, so no, I'm not going with that. It doesn't have to be a big thing. And if it's still a big thing, you still have things to work on. That's not a problem either. You will just have to work a little bit more until you're able to see that you can't control other people. And if you are able to go through this epiphany and have this thing, you are going to be so happy. And it's also going to mean that you are on a new level where you will attract different things into your life. You don't have to attract these kind of shady people anymore, because if they come, you will just send them on their way. So it will be just very short encounters. And it's the law of repulsion, the things you say no to, like you just send them on the way without attachment, is what's, it's not going to present itself again. It's like, and the energy of it is getting thinner and thinner and thinner until it's not there anymore. Advertise your availability. So I think this is like show people that you're open for business, that you want to don't stay in your tower totally locked up, even if you think that people on the outside are like they are dangerous. So still don't stay there, because you need to go out and practice this. You can't just stay like judgmental on a distance and think hell is other people. You need to solve this, so you will see that paradise is inside of you, and you're not going to be triggered by any kind of hell that people wants to shove like slung your way, because you are healed. So advertise your availability. If you want to have relationships, you need to show that you're available. You know, flirt, hold someone's the eye contact of a good looking and like attractive person a little bit too long. The worst thing that can happen is that they will feel like you like them and that they are appreciated, or maybe they will think, why are that person staring at me? So try to smile also if you're looking at them, and don't look as if you would want to kill them or anything. Try to smile a little bit. Look a little bit too long in a person's eye. Say hi to someone. Advertise your availability. It might mean also going online and start dating, or go to some class where there can be a lot of partners there that has the same interest as you, for example. So another card for you. I will just open it like this. You will meet by chance, and it's the Wheel of Fortune here. 19, 1 plus 9, 10. So these two, I don't see the future, because it should be maybe the Magician here or something else showing a new start. We have the 8 of Wands, which is not really the new start. It's the 8, but it shows a solution to the karma, and this is karma as well. So I'm just seeing you are solving your old karma, and then somewhere here will be this new thing where you will meet a person by chance. And count your blessing. Yes, and this is a little bit what you're doing here. You're staying with yourself and, you know, making your own life worth living. And you're taking really good care of yourself. And when you wake up in the morning, be happy that you have solid ground to stand on, that you had a good night's sleep, that you can go and take a fresh, cool drink of water, that the sun is shining in your face. count your blessing, because this is also going to heighten your vibration and put you in a place where you get less and less vulnerable to being triggered or to be unhappy, because you're more and more happy with how things already are, and you're becoming more and more solid, and your soul is taking more and more room in your body. So when you count your blessing and being happy about the things you have already in your life, and maybe putting more effort into doing the things that truly makes you happy, and as I said before, aim your energy towards the people that actually deserves your attention. This is going to help you tremendously to make your own life beautiful, no matter what these lying, cheating people here does or say. Okay, so 2 more cards. Yeah, who are you taking for granted? I think I said this already. I have already talked about this, but okay, so you really need to take this serious. Who are you taking for granted? Call them up, invite them for dinner, take them out for a night on the town, or to the, I don't know, the circus. Maybe it's closed because of Corona, but maybe you can go on a, I'm thinking about these old cinemas where you can go, like drive-in cinema. Maybe there's a drive-in circus. Okay, do something fun together with these people that you have been taking for granted. Okay, and get outside your comfort zone. So it's maybe a little bit what needs to happen here, the tower there, that you, even if hell is other people, you still need to get outside your comfort zone. You can take your boundaries with you wherever you go. So if you have your own back and you don't take whatever other people say personally, if they want something that you don't want, you don't have to take that personally. That's their want and need and their dream, and you have another want and another dream. So get outside your comfort zone, take it with you, and go out, meet some people, get some new intriguing things happening in your life, because you're cooking up beautiful things here in the future that's going to be very great for your inner child healing. And it's going to make you feel also more an authority. Instead of making other people an authority for you, you becoming the authority. Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and fate will bring you romance. So I'm thinking like this. You are dealing with a certain soul group, and currently they are presenting themselves as a little bit shady. Okay. And but you should still continue working on this, even if it just comes forward like shady people towards you, because it just tries to heal you. So to do it again and again and again and again and again until you're not triggered, until you're healed. So continue working on this, even if hell is other people. Go out there, do the work. Don't stay home. Okay, do the work. But as much as your energy allows, of course. I don't see a real depletion. I like low level of energy with you. I'm just seeing this judgmental attitude that hell is other people. But so I think you have a little energy to spare to go on this and encounter these people that don't want the same thing as you, and just say no thank you. It can't be that hard. And then stay optimistic about your love life, because when you have healed this issue, you're not triggered by it anymore. New things are going to present themselves. 10, 19, 1. It's going to be a new beginning here. So stay optimistic. It's just a little bit more school that needs to be done before you can be allowed to dance another dance with within your relationships. Okay. So thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching. I hope this was helpful. And if you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. And if you subscribe, you can also now become a member to my channel and get access to premium content videos, either as a supportive member that will get access to unique emojis, loyalty badges, and Q&As where I answer your questions, or as an extended member that will get most of my videos ahead of time and with no ads, or as a full member that will also get access to my mediumship training videos and other special videos above everything else. Welcome to check this out through the link in the description box or through the join button next to the subscribe button. And for my regular viewers, not much will change, except you will get more videos from me than you did before, thanks to the ones that become members to support my channel. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. Until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.